Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's Equestria Girls' Spring Breakdown, the special, among others, that I am long overdue for watching, but as you saw from my updates, I've not had the best of times recently, and I haven't been able to be productive, but everything's changing this month. Everything is getting done, and that includes watching some Equestria Girls specials that I have been wanting to check out, but just never found the right moment. And I'm thinking, well, I just did Anthology 7, so why not do the Equestria Girls things before I jump back into the MLP main show and my Patron commitments? There's still plenty of time left in the month, and I'm feeling very productive. So basically, there's 3 specials that I want to check out. Not all of them are Equestria Girls, 2 of them are. Basically, what's on my agenda right now is I want to see Spring Breakdown, which we're watching right now. I want to see Sunset's Backstage Pass, because it's Sunset, so hell yes. And also the recent Rainbow Road Trip special with the animation of the movie. The only thing I know about that is that one amputee, but other than that, I don't know what's going on, so I'm really excited for it. So yeah, as you'll recall, when me and Laddix uploaded our reaction to Forgotten Friendship, I was non-blind for that because I had it in my head that I wouldn't bother with all of the minor Equestria Girls stuff, otherwise it would take up half my channel. Like, there's so much, so many episodes of the miniseries, so many music video shorts, they just keep pumping out Equestria Girls content faster than I could ever hope to, like, react to it all. Like, I've not even watched it all. Like, things that looked interesting, I watched through Rarity Dash's reactions, that kind of thing, but on the whole it didn't really grab me as much as the idea of watching the movies. I like reacting to the movies, and you know, once the specials started coming out, I was like, okay, yeah, it's fun enough, but you know, it's not really something I'd have wanted to react to. But then Forgotten Friendship became a thing, and I regretted not recording my own blind reaction to that, because I thought that was amazing and some of the best Equestria Girls content in the entire franchise, and that woke me up to how good these specials could be. And so I was like, I'm not missing out anymore. Like, I won't do the mini-series, I won't do like the small episodes and music videos and stuff, but I will give the specials a chance. Like, I didn't react to Roller Coaster of Friendship because I knew ahead of time it was gonna be like very like self-contained, schooly, shippy kind of thing. It like more of a high school sort of story, and yeah, there was some fantasy element with like teleporting them into that room and stuff, but it's not really my cup of tea. I found it pretty dull in places. But based on things like Forgotten Friendship, I'm willing to give other specials a chance, especially considering what I already know about them. Spring Breakdown, for example. I am obviously already fully aware, because it's been so long, that there is cross-portal shenanigans going on, and that makes it sound like a really fun time, and it's going to be interesting to see all of the material they can milk about them all being on a boat. I've seen the I'm on a yacht video, and that is quite a delightful mix of amusement and cringe, I will admit, but hopefully there's less of that and more shenanigans. So I'm very excited to see what's going on here. Sunset's Backstage Pass is self-explanatory. If it's got a focus on Sunset, I know I'm going to enjoy it no matter what, because Sunset is bae. And obviously Rainbow Road Trip has me intrigued for having the animation style of the movie. So with that being said, we're here to watch Spring Breakdown today, and hopefully I'm going to have a good time with it. Can't wait to see how some of the human girls react to becoming ponies for the first time. That's going to be amusing. But yeah, I have no real prediction about this. All I can think with the term breakdown is that the ship is gonna wreck or break down and they have to fix it to get back home or something. Maybe only Equestria can help them, I don't know. Some equestrian magic or artifact or something. I don't even know if there's gonna be a villain. I think it's just a general perilous adventure, which sounds fun. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, did that not play properly? Oh, okay. False start. I really am rusty. Here we go. Oh, 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 you are my Equestria girls. I haven't seen this intro in a while. It's so pleasant. Always better get you to a masterpiece. I'm complete. You are my Equestria girls. So pleasant. Oh, steel drums, nice. That's a pretty sweet ride. We're not even a minute in and Pinky is giving the viewer heart attacks. Pinky, you're gonna get yourself thrown overboard. We're gonna make you walk the plank. I think everyone's wearing the I'm on a yacht outfits. Poor Applejack.
You'll set sail for a full week of luxurious luxuriating on our most deluxe luxury liner.
Ooh, sounds luxurious.
Did you see there's a petting zoo on board?
Smoothies.
And all-you-can-eat dessert buffet you can eat all you can eat at?
Me can English good.
This cruise has everything! And a moving floor!
Yes, Applejack feels it very much.
I think I may have forgotten to pack my sea legs.
It's interesting that human Applejack is getting seasick,
Thank you for
yet
organizing
Pony
this trip,
Applejack was
Gotta hand it to you.
steering a boat no
We had
problem
the eye for
in season
climax
6.
battle settings. Imagine going head-to-head with a sea monster by the pool.
Wow, Rainbow Dash wants adventure, even when she's on vacation. That seems very fitting.
Blows up the diving board. The boat's sinking. Everyone's screaming. And then we save the day.
Oh, is the sea monster okay in this story?
Oh,
Better
bless
than
you,
okay.
Fluttershy, bless you.
She's our friend now. Best spring break ever.
Or we could do not that.
Let's not. No thanks.
Yeah, why can't we just relax?
I was hoping we could do something without having to battle equestrian magic for a change.
We couldn't even spend the day at Equestria World without creating a calamity.
Which we then uncalaminated like literal awesome superheroes.
Keep getting something in my eye. It's annoying the hell out of me today.
Twilight, this is a most deserved respite. We're all very thankful for the chance to relax and do absolutely nothing.
She doesn't want to do nothing. Why don't you nap, Rainbow? You're known for napping.
Evil magic?
A GPS alert! We're in international waters!
What does that mean?
Tax-free shopping!
Okay.
This is gonna sound crazy.
Now you know that this is like the human world. They're doing taxes and shit. That is me. Okay, I feel called out right now. That blue guy just standing at the buffet, all fat and everything. You don't have to call me out like this.
Triple chocoberry blasted butter biscuit butt cake?
Pinky's in heaven.
I've waited my whole life to taste a cake like this.
That's an amazing reaction shot.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle. How about one fresh from the oven?
You should also try the baguettes. Oh, oui, oui. Can we get F's in the chat, boys? F's in the chat.
You saw it. She had a spatula, so you're welcome.
Wow. I would be pissed off as well. Don't separate me from my food. Oh, hey, I remember her from the babysitting short.
Now I've seen everything. Aren't you just the softest thing?
This would be my second favourite place to come on this boat.
Grandchildren? Wow, Mr. Bouncy, that is impressive. I'd love to meet them.
Not today! Sure, he seems cute and cuddly now, but have you ever seen what a magic-infused evil rabbit can do?
Eat carrots?
Yeah, evil carrots!
Okay, this is actually painful. This doesn't make much sense, Rainbow. Like, and poor Applejack. Oh my gosh, you just need to lie down in your cabin or something. Like, just get yourself inside.
What's up, AJ?
You can't talk?
Swallow or spit. Don't keep it in your mouth.
Evil magic stole your
That's
voice.
somehow more disgusting than either option.
Out, evil spirits! Out!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ugh. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you're
That
seasick.
that disgusted her even more to
Because
swallow
of
it.
evil magic? Or not.
Oh my gosh! Please, Applejack, I beg you, go lie down. Like, you should not be walking around. That will make you worse.
Magic on board!
I love Bulk Biceps anytime he shows up. Oh, a literal magician's stage, okay. Oh, I love the animation here. They're just old. They fell asleep naturally.
I'm ready for anything.
I'm not convinced. It's something else. They were old for a reason. They're just taking a nap.
Prepare yourselves for the great and powerful Trixie of the high seas. To
Yes.
Your waitresses.
Wasn't ready for that.
Why, hello, Rainbow Dash. If you're hoping for a glimpse of the ultimate power in the universe, you'll have to wait until tonight.
Nah, just looking for bad magic.
Sorry to disappoint.
You won't find bad magic
of
here.
others always follows the amazing magic of moi.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the old grandpas in the audience who see my show and then try to impress their kids with a disappearing quarter trick on their way home.
Their magic only shows up in response to your magic. Oh, you're a genius!
Well, obviously. Do you mind
Yeah, she's
helping me
gonna
shove
accept
this
that.
10-foot handkerchief down my sleeve?
Trixie is the best. I want more Trixie. Are we getting a song? Or is this just background music? I think it's just a montage. Okay. Shopaholic time. Wow.
$9.99. Oh, my savvy shopping smarts strike again. Here's 10.
Wow, all of that for just 10?
By golly, that's real copper it is. Blooming delightful.
Bloomin'.
Any for your thoughts, miss?
Oh, you can't afford my thoughts.
Quite right. Lovable scamp like myself. Oh, Ragamuffin.
Ragamuffin. So
need a
British.
hand?
I love it.
Ragamuffin? I'm Rarity.
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 No. Rarity.
Rarity.
Close enough.
I love you already, dude. Like, you're making a great first impression on me. Especially as a Brit. But, oh, it's going to be interesting to see how Rarity Dash handles this guy. Because he's encroaching on waifu/Rainbow Dash.
Look at us, getting ready to play at a pool party. Who knows what hijinks will ensue, am I right? Maybe I'll fall in the pool fully clothed, and everyone will laugh. Are you not having fun?
My whole life
Rainbow
I've been
got us
dying to
kicked
put
out of
30
everything.
pounds of butter biscuit on a bundt cake with 2 layers of chocolate. But this afternoon, I saw the truth. The buffet has a triple chocoberry blasted butter biscuit bundt cake.
How was it?
I don't know, because Rainbow Dash got me banned from the buffet!
What?
She also scared the animals in the petting zoo, and now they don't want pets. It's just a zoo.
It's just a
Sure
zoo.
wasn't helping me not get sick off the side of the boat.
But you're still having fun, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah!
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's not your fault.
It's Rainbow Dash's fault.
Sorry I'm late. So, listen, I got an idea for our show tonight. We unleash some awesomeness on the crowd. I'm talking rainbow lasers.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, when we turn into ponies, or do you mean, no, the other thing?
I always called that pony up.
The rainbow lasers.
I don't think that's a thing.
It will be after we do it tonight. Who's with me?
Rainbow Dash, can I talk to you for a second? Twilight worked really hard to plan this trip for all of us. And, how can I say this without being mean?
Just say it. I can take it.
You're ruining it for everyone.
Ouch. The words just punch my feelings.
I said you could take it.
That's a good reaction.
Just stop looking for a problem when there isn't one. How's that?
Hello, darlings.
Where have you been?
Having a little chat with old Ragamuffin, she was. All right.
Oh, are you
Thanks
related?
for everything, Rarity. Good luck for all the music and whatnot. Cheers.
Please,
Let's see
Applejack.
the historical
Stop.
romance novel. Is that how romance sounds?
Well, there's a storm brewing, so I guess this is where the ship gets in trouble. Is Applejack gonna have to perform with a bucket hanging around her neck?
You bring your dancing shoes, I'll bring the attitude, you bring the crew so we can move. Light up the floor, turn up the bass. Yeah, let me see that smile on your face. Come on and go with the flow, gonna steal the show, yeah. Let me show you how it goes. Repeat after me. 'Cause it's all good. I feel absolutely amazing.
This sounds great!
Rainbow lasers!
Oh, well, that is a great chorus. It sounds so catchy and great. So what did that do? But seriously, that chorus sounded so earwormy. It was great.
The ship's going down?
Not the ship! The ship's not going down! I meant evil! Stop screaming!
Stop screaming! Where are you even running to? It's a boat! Wow, we have a really big supply of flashlights.
What happened to the engine? I hate seeing a party get shut down before its time.
The good news is, now that it's dark, maybe my brain won't know I'm on a boat.
You can still feel it.
Heard me.
Let's not let a little thing like total mechanical and electrical failure ruin our fun.
Yeah!
Leave it to me.
She's wasting her time! Because this is equestrian magic! Stop! You stop! We show off our magic and literally 10 seconds later the power blows? We scared whatever's out there, and it's fighting back! We should split up and search the
You know
ship.
what?
Who's with me?
What if she's right? I feel like this has gone on for too long for her not to be right.
With me.
That was a smooth transition. I
I'm not trying to tell you how to
really
do your
like
job,
that.
But may I?
Please stop twitching. If you're an eyelash, I think I got it.
What a mess! Did you even read the 600-page online emergency handbook?
I skimmed it. Of course. Of course.
Ate the dessert buffet under the cover of darkness. Triple chocolate
Mystery on the
butter
Friendship
biscuit
Express,
bucket.
Part 2.
Who said that?
No one! Shouldn't you be upstairs?
Somebody has to guard the bond cakes. Stay back! I have a spatula!
She's pretty cool. Like, I hope there's fan art of her.
Hello? Ragamuffin?
Oh, is he having a little jig?
Ragamuffin?
Sounds
You
pretty
know,
Irish in there.
I was just, in the neighborhood and,
Wow, is this a booty call, Rarity? Oh, yeah, he's doing river dance.
Who needs electricity when you have the water, whatever this is?
It's river dance, Rarity. It's pretty cool. I also haven't mentioned it yet, but I really like what Rainbow's done with her hair, with the braids going round.
Whoa! I knew it!
Get your phone out. No one's gonna believe you unless you take a picture. Get your phone out. It's gonna be gone by the time you get back, and it's gonna be awkward, and you're gonna fall out with the group.
Back to normal in 3.
We know how these things go.
No time for that!
Well, they're dead. Yeah, you see, you're pulling them away at the vital moments of their own thing, and you're gonna be too late. It's gonna be gone.
No time for that!
Can we get F's in the chat for the dessert?
Well,
Oh,
my pa
no.
works in a coal mine, but I always wanted to dance. A fancy girl like you wouldn't understand.
Oh, no, actually, in a school production of Bedazzled, I played a coal miner's daughter who danced in Bedazzled magical boots from a fairy
I remember that shot.
So...
Oh, wow. Wow. Poor Rarity.
I promise this is more important than all of your
You
things.
shouldn't. You have a phone. You're a teenager. Take a picture of it.
Behold, evil.
Why did you think it would last long enough for you to gather everyone?
What? Huh? The whole ocean was glowing a minute ago. It went whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with little ribbon thingies.
Do you know which sorcerer can conjure up the greatest magic of all? Mother Nature.
What?
What you saw was probably nothing more than an innate phosphorescent biochemical property of common algae.
What? If that's what you think, then let's get in lifeboats and I'll prove it. The magic came from that way. We sail out and find the source.
And then?
Then it's go time.
Which means?
We take no prisoners.
Where would we take them?
Who?
The prisoners. That's kidnapping! Are you even listening to yourself?
You don't want me to be right because you're scared to be a superhero.
We're not superheroes!
You are, actually.
Excuse me. We're just ordinary girls who have saved the world from complete destruction multiple times.
I gotta say, Rainbow has a point.
Yes.
Keep telling yourself that. But the rest of us aren't in denial. Right, everyone? Let's get to those boats and do what we do best. Who's with me? Okay, that's the last time I say that.
Yeah, Twilight, you were being deliberately obtuse with Rainbow. You knew what she actually meant, and you were taking her literally on purpose, I thought. Like, just to antagonize her. That wasn't cool.
I wasn't very nice to Rainbow Dash last night.
No one's blaming you for wanting to give us a normal spring break. We'd be having one if it weren't for me. I brought magic to this world in the first place.
I wouldn't trade you for anything in the world. In
Oh.
any world.
This'll make Rarity Dash happy.
Same here. How about we make sure Rainbow Dash knows that too?
I love wholesome moments.
Let's have a do-over.
You don't think she went off into the storm, do you?
Oh, I'll call her.
What up, nerds? It's Rainbow Dash.
What up,
Way too much
nerds?
fun to pause to answer your call. So leave a message if you're too old to text me.
Okay, yeah, so well done, Sci-Twi. You kind of ruined things here.
You're going after her?
She wouldn't even be out there if I hadn't brought magic to this world in the first place. What about you? Are you in?
Of course I'm in. 100% on board.
Until we get off board.
Then get on board.
I just said on board.
I'll fix the engine while you're gone. We'll be ready to go before that storm hits us.
Yeah, she does not
But
want
you're
to be out on
seriously-
another
going
boat.
below deck is the worst thing you could do.
Not worse than losing Rainbow Dash.
Aww.
Calm, get cake. Keep people calm. And I'll make sure there's life jackets for everyone, even grandchildren. And I'll inform the below deck crew that even though we're from two different worlds, one a lowly coal miner, the other a sophisticated I'll help out the Jack.
We'll find Rainbow Dash and be back as soon as possible. Let's go!
Oh, I actually quite like this little shit they have going on between Rarity and Ragamuffin.
You forgot to untie the rope.
Oh yeah.
I don't see why you have to only like one ship. Like, you can like multiple ships. I gotta say, these specials really do provide some good music video and shenanigans material. I mean, that's pretty epic, the shots of them going through the water like that.
There! That's her boat!
Okay, so this is why in the trailer only these three went to Equestria. Because the others stayed back on the ship. That makes sense.
Any sign of her? You don't think she went in there?
Is this meant to be like the Everfree Forest?
Where's Fluttershy when we need her?
I'm going in that jungle.
I'm going in that jungle?
I was
parrot
waiting
must be
for
repeating what
it.
she said.
Like,
Let's go.
there's a reason it's a parrot. It can speak human imitation.
In there? Anyone could have said that.
Well, my name isn't Rainbow Dash.
Fine.
Oh boy. She's reminding me of Usopp when the Straw Hats visited that island with all the weird animals. Well, she's about to become Spider-Girl. Wow, Rainbow would have literally died if they hadn't been there.
Way to go, Rainbow Dash. You did it again. You had to go off on your own, didn't you? Rainbow Dash!
Wow, I can't believe
hey!
Rainbow Dash would have died.
Sup? Just taking a rest in here, you know.
You are literally about to
Finding
die.
magic
Stop the
is hard
bravado.
work.
Did you find any?
Nah, just quicksand.
Don't struggle. We'll find something to pull you out.
Struggle? Who's struggling?
Typical Rainbow Dash.
I've had a little time to think. A lot of time, actually. And I spent most of it wishing I could make it up to you. Because you were right.
Twilight's wrong.
Anyone could have said that.
Well, my name isn't Rainbow Dash.
Gotta stop saying my name all the time. I was a little annoyed at first, but I'll admit it. I ruined everyone's spring break for nothing. There's no magic out here. Nothing magical at all. The only villain trying to ruin spring break was me.
I think
Maybe that giant
Like-
plant monster.
I gotta side against Twilight again right here. Yeah, something's happening, but like your friend is about to die if you don't help her quickly, and you're having a grump like, typical Rainbow Dash. Like, shut up, Twilight. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Take my hand. Take your hand.
I've seen something like this before. This is definitely equestrian magic.
So Rainbow Dash was right.
I can't hold it back much longer.
I have a way out of this. Do you trust me?
Of course.
See you soon.
Dead.
I'll explain later. We jump on three.
That's it. It's over. She's dead.
1, 2, 3.
Suicide pact. Well, teleported away.
Where are we? Not about to
I
be
like how the universe let her keep her glasses.
If
That was very
More
kind.
complicated than that.
Yep, existential crisis time. Oh boy. Oh yes. Pony face.
Twilight, you're okay. This is supposed to happen.
Oh, my things are horse things!
Around here, we call them pony things.
Wow, you can't handle just how fast you are.
That wasn't quicksand back there. The sand was covering a portal to Equestria. I thought there was only one from school to Celestia's mirror, but who knows how many there are and where they might lead.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Because we're ponies! You know,
Is she
Twilight,
also not worried about the fact that she's naked now?
Maybe this could be your vacation. We're here, we're ponies. Let's have some fun! Pony style!
Are you gonna meet the real ones?
That's not a thing we say.
This would be a fantastic opportunity to study the physical laws of a novel dimension.
Shouldn't we be getting back?
It's just a little rain. I'm sure our friends are fine.
Everybody's dead!
Breaker, 4.5.
This is good for Applejack. She can focus her thoughts on, like, manual labor and stuff. That's good for her.
Rarity, please repeat the words you said. I'm beginning to wonder. This is no ordinary storm.
I don't think she heard you.
Yes. I'm very curious.
We better keep a low profile. Follow my lead.
No, totally not obvious at all. And does Applejack not realize that her cart just got lighter? We're going full cartoon logic.
Now on the right. A little more. Sunset shimmer. Twilight. It's wonderful.
Poor
to see.
Spike.
What are you doing here?
It's a long story.
Wait, how are you coming in the front door and not up from where I keep the mirror? You found another portal between our worlds.
Very
It
clever.
wasn't that long.
Oh, I like her. Rainbow Dash, other me. Good to see you both again. What about the others?
Oh, they're back home waiting for us, but they're fine. No reason to hurry back.
Wow, okay.
Applejack said to tell you she's about to reconnect the engine and we might feel a little jolt. Oh, when? She didn't say.
I can't slow it down!
Well done, Applejack. You've been a valuable help.
And that's the last time I ever went to a dragon wedding.
Really? A dragon wedding?
Oh, you have to try Miss Cake's chocolate fondue. It takes 20 minutes, though. Ah, we have all the time in the world. We're running out of time!
Wow, this is kind of fucked up. We're out here having a vacation while you guys are fighting for your lives.
It sounded like Pinkie Pie yelling.
I was yelling, silly. Standing at the front door yelling, fondue delivery! Oh, hey, Rainbow Dash. Pony with glasses who I don't recognize. Here, you have to try this.
Pinkie,
It's a
please.
hot batch. Ow! Too hot.
It needs to be like 20% cooler.
I'm done.
I love this.
I love these cuts back and forth with matching dialogue. I love when shows do that.
More of this. You might not have to.
And now we're going full Titanic. Run, my fellow brethren!
The vase is now empty. The question is, can the great and powerful Trixie bring the water back?
It's the greatest trick she's ever done!
No, I'm too powerful.
I'm too powerful! That's one of the best things in this. One of the best things.
I was rescued by my own pupil, which really gave me some perspective on the importance of mentoring. You ponies are like superheroes. Oh, we're not superheroes. Sure, just ordinary ponies who save the world from complete
Do you get it
destruction
now,
multiple
Sideswipe?
times. Sound familiar? Here's a good one.
I was right to be on your
This is from
case.
our battle with the Storm King. He stole our magic and used it to create the most powerful storm
I
in
did think it
Equestria.
looked like the Storm King's insignia.
But luckily, my friends and I were able to work together to drain his magic and seal his power into this.
That symbol looks familiar.
You've seen this before?
On the ocean.
It's just that symbol. It looks exactly like what I thought I saw in the water when we were back on the boat. But we decided the magic glow was just Mother Nature.
When you saw the thing that looked exactly like this thing, there wasn't any thunder or lightning accompanying
Yes, there
it.
was a lot of it, in fact.
There was definitely thunder.
Affirmative on the thunder. Okay. No pony freak out, but I think maybe there's a chance when we destroyed the Storm King, we didn't capture all his magic and maybe a bit found its way into your
Oh,
world.
you actually admit that you destroyed the Storm King.
Threatening your friends as we speak. No pony freak out!
Our friends! We have to go back!
Back to the future.
It's hero time!
Yes. They made the cuts for the adverts a little bit too long. Oh, well done, Flash.
We're sinking!
Wow, it looked like Pinky summoned the lightning down.
There go the lifeboats! That was a very specific lightning strike.
Well, this could literally kill everyone.
No time to lose! Let's do this! Everybody grab on!
Right.
By our powers combined. Wow, did they recapture the magic just as it decided it was gonna finally murder everyone? Like, okay, enough screwing around, here comes the killing strike.
Update, Sunny.
With a chance of awesome.
I can't believe how easy
The ship
that
is still
was.
sinking, by the way.
I think we all learned a valuable lesson today.
I learned we don't have to go looking for trouble. We just have to be there for each other when it finds us.
But I guess if you hadn't run off, we wouldn't have what we need to go back and save our friends.
All part of the plan. Rock! The ship is still sinking. Rock!
Guys, the ship is sinking.
You know, it's nice of you to finally notice that.
Help them!
It won't start. It's hero time.
Yes! I really like how Rainbow Dash was justified in this. Yeah, sure, she was being annoying at first, but then she actually saw something, and it was one of those unfortunate the hero is misunderstood things.
Forgot we fixed the boat, but then we crashed.
Sideswipe got overly negative though, and I didn't like that.
not your fault. The storm was equestrian magic.
But that's still in character
Rainbow
for
Dash
her,
was
I
right
guess,
all
so it's
along.
fine.
Whatever the 7 of us are facing, however our lives are changing, we're going through it together. So let's get everyone off this boat.
Yeah, I guess
like
Rainbow was
superheroes
right that
we are.
Saitoi really was in denial. And this, like, helped wake her up.
Who's with
I quite like this. It's development for her.
See how easy that was? You thinking what I'm thinking? Rainbow lasers?
I thought we were calling it.
No, we agreed on
Yes! A callback to Forgotten Friendship. Light 'em up!
I'll get the animals.
AJ, Dash, Pinky, and I will make sure the decks are cleared.
Hell yeah!
I'll make a new lifeboat.
I'll help.
Nice, very nice. Aww. That is really precious. Mm.
Head for the lifeboat. That way.
Aww. Don't cry. That is such a handy ability to have. That's the one I'd want out of all of them. Oh. My baby! My baby! Super strength.
I thought I told you never to come in here.
Good thing I'm a slow learner.
What a thing to boast.
I'm trapped. My foot is stuck.
Oh, you're gonna explode what's got her foot trapped? Oh, you're gonna eat it! Yeah, eat it! Pinky, you are a woman of many talents. Like, you can eat underwater without drowning yourself.
Is that everyone? All clear.
Okay,
Okay.
the second half of this special has really elevated it. Wow. Oh,
Well, I suppose this is goodbye.
Take care of yourself,
You too, Rarity.
Ragamuffin. Don't let anyone tell you you can't be a dancer. For all coal turns to diamonds.
That's the best advice I've ever heard.
Thank you. Wait, what? So, now what?
I might have a way home, but it's kind of weird.
A little more on the left. A little more. Perfect.
Phew.
We're back.
wow. You're gonna put all of them through that existential crisis anyway. That's a handy cheat, though. Yeah, okay, that's a very handy cheat method. Like, let's just take a shortcut to the school through Equestria, because that's just a thing that we're gonna do. Okay, yeah, okay. Just like with Forgotten Friendship, I think I would have regretted not reacting to this if I saw it on my own, because there was quite a lot here for me to enjoyably react to and appreciate. But like I was saying, the first half, I wasn't sure. I thought, is Rainbow going to keep this up throughout the entire thing? Just this shtick of thinking something's wrong when there's not. But then things got interesting when she ended up being right, eventually. But then Sai-Twy, because she was the one that planned this whole trip, started getting fed up and snarky and actually, like, it seemed like very bold of her to be deliberately antagonistic towards Rainbow during that scene. Like, it took me aback. Like, oh, this is a bit mean of her. I can tell she's doing this deliberately to piss Dash off. And she even admitted that afterwards, that she was acting mean on purpose because of her frustration. But then, when Rainbow went off on her own and Equestria got involved, things really picked up. Not only because Sai-Twy was able to see that she was wrong and was able to grow as a character by accepting their new role as superheroes, Rainbow was right. She was in denial. I'm glad that this sort of thing was tackled, because Sai-Twy is the least experienced of the group. She was introduced to all of this stuff way later than the rest of them, so of course this concept is newer on her, and she wasn't around for the major displays of rainbows like the first movie in Rainbow Rocks. So it makes sense that she was a little bit more skeptical of the idea that they weren't normal girls but superheroes. I mean, yeah, Legend of Everfree happened, but I don't know, there's a case to be made for why she felt like they weren't what Rainbow was claiming they were. Like, she is a very logical sort of person. She's a very studious, scientific sort of person, so she tries to be more grounded in reality, in science versus magic. I mean, she comprehends that magic exists and can utilize it, obviously, but she was obviously of the mind that I'm a human first and a superhero second. Like, but Rainbow was like, no, just embrace it. Embrace what you are now. We are superheroes. Like, I'd kill to take your place, Twy. You know. But yeah, I really got annoyed with Sai-Twy when I thought she'd already be coming around, so to speak, seeing that Dash was in trouble, and then she was like, I have been thinking about how to make it up to you, like, you know. And just because she was trying to, like, make herself seem braver than she actually was in the situation, Sai-Twy starts getting this huffy attitude, like, oh, typical Rainbow Dash and stuff, and, like, gets this big sulky angry face on it when your friend is about to die. If you have any issues with her, take it up with her after you have saved her life. That drove me crazy. Like, yeah, she was helping, she was going to get the branches stuff, but it was the way she was doing it. Like, can't you show some concern and urgency during such a situation? Like, I'm sorry, but if you were truly friends, then, like, your only thought would be, oh my god, I have to get her out of there, I have to get her out of there. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. But in the end, she was proven wrong, so I feel justified in a way. Like, it was literally spelled out for her, and like that smug look she gave Sai-Twy across the table, that was everything. That really summed it up. But some of the best parts of this were when things were going swimmingly for the vacation crew in Equestria, and every other line that they said tied into a line going the opposite way back on the boat. Like, oh, I'm having such a good time. This is the worst time ever. Like, I love when shows do that. I really do. It's very clever and a great way of transitioning scenes. I forget which Pony or Equestria Girls thing did that another time, but I remember pointing out that I really appreciated it back then. I can't quite remember the episode, but it was a good one. Wow. Yeah, interesting to see more references to the movie. I assume this came out before season 8 because Spike doesn't have his wings yet. I noticed that the second time that Spike appeared on screen. He didn't have his wings yet. So season 8 hadn't been a thing yet. The school didn't exist yet. So that means that this must have been immediately after the movie because season 8's plot begins referencing what is supposed to have just happened in the movie. So it's like this happened and then season 8 immediately happened after. Like, that's what it seems like. It shows how far behind I am on these Equestria Girls things if it's been out that long. My goodness, I'm sorry. Oh. Very, very cool to see this, like, murderous lightning energy just causing havoc on the boat. Very well animated lightning, and there were some great effects in here in general, like the purple smoke coming from Trixie's stage show. I thought that had a really cool effect. And there were several standalone hilarious moments in this, like certain reaction faces, like Pinky in the in the buffet area, and Sunset pushing Rainbow Dash's head through the quicksand, like, you're dead. And Trixie getting some of the best moments as well. I'm too powerful! I'm too powerful! Oh, this was a delight, to be honest. As I said, things really picked up in the second half, enough for me to gladly watch this over and over again because I know how it's going to turn out. Like, sometimes with films or like specials, you can put up with a slow, awkward beginning if things ramp up to awesome later. I think Rainbow Rocks kind of had that going on. Like, there's certain scenes I do skip near the beginning of the movie, despite it being one of my favorite animated movies, but I mainly watch the songs and like the whole second half of the movie from Under Our Spell onwards. Like, oh my goodness, that Scott Pilgrim like finale is one of my favorite animated moments ever. Like, such an epic battle of the band's finale, and there's an actual back and forth as well. Like, not just, oh, we rise up once and the villains are defeated. No, the villains are like, phew, is that all you got? Well, how about we raise our game? Like, they're the first villains to ever do that, to ever stand up to the initial harmony and be like, no, you know what, we're not done yet. The Sirens lasted longer than most other villains. They were able to stand up for a round 2 after Rainbow Powers had activated. They needed 7 Rainbow Blasts instead of 6. They needed Sunset to join to beat them. That makes them pretty credible. I'm sorry, I love talking about Rainbow Rocks because, as I said, it's one of my favorite animated movies of all time. I don't care who says otherwise. But obviously, this was pretty cool. I loved the song that they started to sing. I would love if they eventually released a full version of that. That I Feel Amazing chorus was pretty amazing. I loved the way that sounded. It was very stadium rock, very, very earwormy. Like, oh, it was a lot of things I like in music. Like, oh, that song sounded so good. I want a full version. I demand a full version. But oh my goodness, yeah, what else? Yeah, very amusing to see Saitwai realistically freaking out about being a pony. That was fun stuff. Like, of course it's like TVY7, whatever it is. I always fail to check the ratings on these Equestria Girls thing. I'm sure it's TVY7 or something. You know, I can understand why they don't make the odd "I'm not wearing any clothes" joke, but, you know, it's still something you expect. After seeing so many animated programs, you forget that you're watching something intended for people slightly younger than what you used to watch. But yeah, fun adventure. Lots of little fun things going around. Ragamuffin was a standout. He's my boy, my bro, my dude. Like, of the male Equestria Girls only characters like Flash and Timber and all of that, like, I don't count Pony Flash as existing much. He only showed up for cameos in season 4, and then we never saw him again. I don't count him. So, you know, human only characters like Flash, Timber, like whoever else, like, I think Ragamuffin is like immediately my favorite just because of what he seems to be based on and influenced by. Like, and he was such a sweet boy as well. Like, you could definitely see why Rarity had a thing for him. He was very exotic because apparently Americans find the British accent sexy. It's just something I hear a lot. And he was like handsome, well groomed, he was talented. Like, you could see why Rarity would be smitten with him. But as I say, because of all the shipping shenanigans going on in this special, it'd be interesting to see what Rarity Dash thinks of this. Although he took Roller Coaster of Friendship pretty well, but it was more of an exasperated, wow, they're really going all the way with this, huh? Yeah, I've run out of things to say. I'm definitely going to enjoy watching reactions to this, because I think once it picks up, it really picks up. There's a lot of amusement, a lot of fun moments, and the concept in itself is pretty cool, and I wouldn't have minded getting a full movie out of it, like see if they could have made the conflict a little more dynamic, but as it was, I quite like what we got. Yeah, I think that's all there is to say. Great stuff. I'll see you guys next time.